Welcome back to Gear for the Common Game. Today, in deck number 908, we're going to talk about Toluz, the clever conductor, and how I got to where it is. Yeah, it's different. 3/1 human rogue. When Toluz enters the battlefield, it connives. To connive, you draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded the non land card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Whenever you discard one or more cards, exile them from your graveyard. Now that reads like whenever you discard a card for any reason, exile them from your graveyard. When Toulouse dies, put the cards exiled with it into their owner's hand. So this is I'll admit there was a few things that led me down the path. I thought, well, it discarding. So cycling, you pay the cycling cost, discard the card. So I was like, well, this is three colors, so we'll do the Sanctum Plow Beast and the Glass Dust Hulk to cycle and get whatever, because they're just one mana. It was then, however, I ran across Mirrored and Besieged. I know, at the beginning of your end step, draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 15 or more artifacts in your graveyard, target opponent loses the game. This quickly became an artifact deck with no reason from the commander. I know. There's no reason to do it, but I did it. With the conniving and drawing, Psychosis Crawler, of course, had to be in the deck. I wanted to Hannes Custody. Now, Thopter Foundry, I am an Ashnod's Altar or Phyrexian Altar away from doing ridiculous things. Those are amazing cards. Wish I had them for the deck. Thopter Foundry. Also, this is a great machine with a skull clamp. Yeah. Anyway, so let's look at our category, shall we? We have mana. Mana Fiction. We are in three colors. Got the Armillary Sphere. I like the sphere in this case because it does go to the graveyard. It counts for Mirrored Besiege being an artifact in the graveyard. Felwar Stone, Orzhov Signet, Locket, Cultivator's Caravan, Pilgrim's Eye, the Silver, Leaden, and Goldmere. Those are all, creatures that tap for mana, of course. Ornithopter of Paradise, Foundry Inspector, Therium Sculptors, of course, going to make it cheap. Obelisk of Esper, Solum Simulacrum, and then Milliken doing double duty for the deck, getting mana and getting those cards into the graveyard. Do have a little bit of card draw besides the. For this particular deck, Jalen's Home is perfect. I mean, it's cheap to cast, cheap to use. You draw a card, but then you have to discard a card. So it plays into the commander's thing if the commander's in play. If the commander is not in play, it plays into your other strategy. Bag of Holding. Here's another one that kind of acts similar to what Toulouse does. We got, of course, our Thoughtcast. Got to have the Thoughtcast. Courier's Capsule, Ethereum Astrolabe, Compulsive Research, and Sandstone. Is this the best build for this particular commander? Probably not. But it was how I built it. A long time has passed. I know it's been several days since I have put a video up. But there's been a couple weeks past in between me building it and me recording it right now. And wow. Of course, we have the Filigree Sages to untap. Let's look at some creatures, shall we? Disciple of the Vault. This is another one that's absolutely, target opponent loses a life. That's kind of a big thing. Filigree Angel. Here again, if it comes into play, you gain some life. If not, it's a card in the graveyard. The Cataclysmic Gear Hulk, Noxious Gear Hulk, Salvage Titan I really like because you can bring it back. You sack 3 artifacts rather than pay it, so that may get you to where you want to be. Broodstar, a little old school affinity stuff here, right? Uh, and then the kind of the newer version, the filigree attendant. The toughness don't go up, but that's fine, you know. Esperzoa is going to help get maximum usage out of your sad robot. Ether Sworn Sphinx, Sphinx Summoner, Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Yeah, that's a heck of a card right there. I've always called it the Artifact of Chroma. Enigma Sphinx could have very well been Sphinx's tribal, but it's not. They're all anyway. Arcanist Owl. I like this new Bronze Guardian though. I don't know if it still classifies as new. It was last year, but Double Strike Ward. Other artifacts you control have Ward 2, and it's pretty big. Got the Indomitable Archangel there again. You know, passing out Shroud. The Shimmer Mirror makes them flash. The Protomatter Powder, bringing one back that you needed. I like the Wizard class, having no maximum hand size for 1 mana. That's about what we're willing to pay for it, right? But you draw some cards and then 1/1 counters, either on your commander, maybe it's on your Psychosis Crawler, who knows. Cranial Plating is a beast of equipment. We all know that. We have Nettle Cyst now that is real close to the same thing. Winged Boots, Flying and Ward, which is important for our commander. Tezzeret, Master of Metal. Just doing all those Tezzeret artifact things like he does, you know. Now we're into removal. Of course, we have that Oblivion Stone and Nevernal's Disc, just in case things get too out of hand. The Meteor Golem, there again, another good thing to pop back and forth. Executioner's Capsule, Dispeller's Capsule, both spot removal on artifacts, so that's neat. Smallpox. This is not bad for this particular deck. Organic Extinction. Destroy all non-artifact creatures. I'm good with that in this deck. Now, granted, it does cost 10. Has Improvise, though, so we can cheapen it up with our artifacts. Utter End, and then Vindicate, because those are 2 remarkable removal spells. Now we're into our non-basic lands. Of course, the Orzhov Guildgate, Command Tower, Satyria Refuge, Terramorphic Expanse, Evolving Wilds, Meandering River, Arcane Sanctum, Dwaral Refuge, Tranquil Cove, Temple of Silence, Dimir Guildgate, Dromar's Cavern. People overlook the layer lands in these new 3-color decks. Esper Panorama. I like the Gyre Reach Sanitarium. Each player draws and then discards. Helps with the theme for the commander, helps with the theme for the alternate win con. We have Scoured Barrens, Submerged Boneyard, Phyrexia's Core. And I know what you're thinking. Where are all the artifact lands? Well, they're right here. We got them. Well, except for the one. We have the Seat of the Synod and the Vault of Whispers. Couldn't seem to find an Ancient Den. But Power Depot, really like this one. It's a new artifact land that we have. And then, of course, our indestructible duels that we got from Modern Horizons 2. The Mistvault Bridge, the Razortide Bridge, and the Goldmire Bridge. So, that is Toluz. I know it is very unconventional. I don't have any other explanation other than that. Yeah, you got me on that one. I don't know what I was thinking. But that is it for today. Now, little update. I'm in the process of remodeling a good chunk of my house. Just on the other side of this door is the kitchen. Was the kitchen. It is no more. It's just everything stripped out. There's no appliances, cabinets. We're down to the studs. So it's a big project, and I have to walk through there to get to here. So there was several days though that wasn't even an option because I don't want to open that door. I don't want any dust or anything getting in this room. So, yeah, that's why it's been a while. But we're going to go ahead and put 908 over here on the wall. Chairs in the way. There we go. So 908 on the wall. And done. And this is a bright shirt. I need to not wear this color on camera. But that is what we have got for today. I do appreciate y'all being so patient with me. Thank you so much. Have got quite a bit of what is that? 1, 2, 3, 6. I have 31 deck boxes ready to go for Baldur's Gate, and I've ordered more deck boxes. They are en route to actually have a deck box per a legend for the set. Of course, today the Commander decks came out, so that's pretty sweet. But that is what we have got for today. I do appreciate it. Y'all let me know what you think. But right now, we're going to shuffle and cut.